Did you give up on being a gold prospector? My name is Matt and I'm an amateur recreational gold prospector up here in the top end of the Northern Territory of Australia. Most people who dive into this thrilling hobby, they never strike gold, not even a single flake. It's a reality check that many of us have faced when we first start gold prospecting. So people dive headfirst, fueled by excitement and enthusiasm, and invest a heap of cash into gear and equipment. But after a couple of outings with no glimmer of gold, their prospecting gear finds a cozy spot in the corner of the garage. The dust settles and the excitement and enthusiasm has diminished. Only too often, gold prospecting enthusiasts show up with questions and eagerness. They share their initial adventures, but then it's silence. A few months later, instead of sharing triumphs, their metal detector is listed on Facebook Marketplace for sale. It's a cycle I've seen repeated over the years, a journey of hope, excitement, and disappointment. So to all the aspiring gold prospectors out there, don't be disheartened if you don't find any gold on your first outing. It's a journey of perseverance, it's a journey of persistence, and eventually it will reward you. I believe I had my gold detector for probably 18 months to 2 years before I even become remotely close to finding any gold. Now during that time I probably went out 5 or 6 times and I knew everything about everything and didn't find any gold. I dug nothing but cans and rusty nails. But I persisted, I tried, I failed, I tried again, I tried and failed, tried and failed, but kept persisting. If you're not finding gold, don't worry about it. We've all faced it. My daughter and I have this little joke between us now that when we go out gold prospecting as a family, and she says, "Hey Dad, do you remember when we used to go gold prospecting and not find any gold?" We'd both sort of pull this funny face and roll our eyes. It's our own little joke. And there are still times that I go gold prospecting and I find no gold. So let's be honest, gold prospecting isn't everyone's cup of tea. Many people get into gold prospecting with dreams of finding multi-ounce gold nuggets and filling their pockets, and they expect it's going to be a laid-back lifestyle, that they're going to walk out there into the paddock and trip over the gold. It sounds ideal, right? That's how it works, isn't it? No, it's not how it works. There you are. So the reality is that the romantic image often fades away very quickly after a few days prospecting out in the field. Can you see that all right? You're out in the elements, your hands are sore, your feet are sore, you're sick of lifting, you're sick of carrying the detector, and your dreams soon meet reality. So how many gold no-shows can one endure before the interest fades away? For new gold prospectors, coming home empty-handed, coming home without any gold is a common experience. Even seasoned gold prospectors face the days where they don't recover any gold. It's all a part of the game. All right, so the truth is you've got to accept this reality of going home empty-handed. And if you can't accept this reality, then gold prospecting might not be the hobby for you. The journey of gold prospecting requires persistence, it requires patience. It's not about that instant gratification of finding gold nuggets. It would be nice if that was possible, but it's simply not. It's about embracing the process. It's about being immersed in the journey. It's about learning from every step, from every swing of the detector, from every outing. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that the biggest barrier that us gold prospectors and metal detectors face is access to gold bearing land or to gold bearing ground. If I surveyed 100 gold prospectors and I asked them, hey, what's the biggest hurdle when it comes to gold prospecting? I can almost categorically guarantee 95 out of 100 of them will say access to ground to prospect on is the biggest hurdle. Yes, there is some open ground out there that you can still visit and find a speck or two of gold, but it's getting a lot more difficult. Now, I've heard some absolute horror stories of gold prospectors being threatened or being threatened to be shot at. I've heard vehicles getting intentionally damaged. Now, this is something for another video to discuss, but land access to good gold prospecting ground, it is a real issue. But I hope that's not why you gave up gold prospecting. Don't have unrealistic expectations. It's not uncommon for people to have very high expectations when they start gold prospecting, and some get lucky on their first outing and it's still not enough to get them hooked. So here's the thing. Any day you find gold is a good day. Any day you spend gold prospecting is a bloody good day. So if you've had dreams of living off the land with pockets full of chunky gold nuggets, it might not be exactly as you imagined. Don't set your expectations too high and appreciate what you do discover. Okay, I brought myself in out of the rain. So basically, I've talked a lot about expectations and the differences between dreams and reality in regards to finding gold. I want to be the first to tell you that if you feel like you absolutely have to find gold every time you go gold prospecting, or you have to find enough gold to pay for your bills or to pay for your fuel or to pay for your detector, then this adventure is probably not for you. And that's okay. Look, when I was a kid, I enjoyed playing Aussie rules football. Absolutely loved it. I enjoyed hanging out with my mates, kicking the footy, marking the footy, talking crap after the game about how good we were or how good we were not. And I thought one day I'll play Aussie rules football. That wasn't the reason that I played. The reason I played was because I enjoyed playing footy. The same goes for gold prospecting. So I'm probably coming across rude and arrogant here, but I'm being honest. Gold prospecting takes time. It's like any skill. Gold prospecting is no exception. It takes more than just 1 or 2 trips out with a metal detector to understand the sounds that it makes. It takes experience. It takes trial and error, trying different locations, learning to slow down, and learning some basic geology. Successful people, or the professional gold prospectors, the only thing that they do different is they master the craft. If you don't have patience to learn how to gold prospect, or to learn the why or the what or the where, regardless of what method you're using to prospect for gold, gold prospecting takes time, it takes patience, persistence. In closing, I'd just like to say that I hope you can dig that detector up out of the shed and go for a swing one day. Don't give up. Have fun, stay safe, and happy prospecting.